Hey guys, welcome back for this unboxing video. It's been a while since I've been able to produce any kinds of videos. Mainly because I didn't have any comics coming in or Transformers coming in. And yeah, working on Secret Wars number 7. It's taking me a while to write the script for that, but eventually it will drop. So yeah, I didn't have any comics coming in for quite some time, but this weekend was pretty packed with comic stuff. On Saturday, Stefan came by. He sells pretty regularly comics on my Facebook page. I'll drop the link to the page below. And he also sells comics on Vinted, which is like a European marketplace type website, and I'll drop the link to his page as well for that. And he brought me these comics, which I had claimed from him on the Facebook page. Secret Empire number 1, Old Man Logan number 42, and Uncanny X-Force number 18 second print, which I didn't have. None of these actually, so that's very cool. The Secret Empire number 1 will actually complete the series for me, so that's very nice. And this package, and I really have no idea what's inside here. So yeah, let me just see where I can open it up. Probably tape it in. Oh, it's doable, I guess, like this. No. Yeah, there we go. So we got a Spawn issue number 322 and 321. And what's this? Ghost Rider Marvel Knights imprint issue number 4 and 3 and 2. I totally forgot about these, but very nice, very cool to have. Issue number 1 and 5 and 6 as well. So a completed series, which is very nice. And we got another Spawn issue number 76, which I apparently was still missing. So very nice additions all. Stefan, thank you very much for these comics. Very happy with them. And yeah, maybe we can get some traffic to your Vinted page and the Facebook page where he sells comics, I sell comics, and occasionally there's a guest seller of comics as well. It's always possible to stack until like the end of the quarter of the year. So yeah, you can basically build your own stack and then have it shipped out. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, after Stefan came at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, we went to Amsterdam to my local comic store, and we went into the attic, which is like the whole store is chock full of comics, but the attic you really have to like plow through everything to see what you can find. And he found some cool comics, and I found some cool comics, and they are in this bag. So let me just take them all out of the bag first and then go through them. So we start off with a Dutch translation of Transformers Headmasters. I couldn't find this one in English yet, the limited series, so I figured might as well just grab it in Dutch. And once I eventually find the English one or the American ones, I can always make someone else happy with this. And I had this as a kid, so it's kind of nostalgic for me. Then we have Further Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix, issue number 4, and I think there should be some other issues in there as well. And if you're a Mr. Sinister fan, this is basically the origin story of Mr. Sinister, which is pretty tragic but cool. Free comic book day of the Tick. A Vampirella bagged with some kind of trading card, preview card in there as well. Then we have X. I think this is like a preview issue, something. Razor, issue number 4 of The Torture. Aliens Predator, the Deadliest of Species, issue number 1, twice. Because I can probably make someone else happy with this. Then I came across this one. Not familiar with the series. It looked pretty cool. I thought the art was pretty cool. So yeah, Steve Scrooge is one of my more favorite 90s artists, even though later on he would become a little bit different drawing. But yeah, I think apart from the human faces, which I don't really like in this era, his sceneries and buildings and whatnot look pretty cool. So I figured I might as well just grab it. And then we have Infinite Crisis issues number 1, twice. Future Imperfect issue number 1, Secret Wars. Captain Marvel and the Carol Corps. No idea what this story is about, but figured I'd just get it. Dessa 2 issue number 1. Then we have an Uncanny X-Force issue number 3. Second series, I think. Cyberforce issue number 24. X-Men Unlimited issue number 45. Elf Flight issue number 87 with Jim Lee, early Jim Lee cover. I don't think the interiors are definitely not drawn by Jim Lee. But yeah, the cover is. It is discolored here, but I don't really care. Namor issue number 18. We came across a couple of Namor issues, so I took out my app to see which ones I was still missing in the collection. I don't have this high on my priority, but if I do come across it, I might as well just complete it. Age of Apocalypse: The Chosen. It's a one-shot. Web of Spider-Man issue number 104. Green Lantern Corps issue number 43. And another Namor issue number 17. Some nice John Byrne art. Then we have some Sludge, issue number 1 of Red Xmas, Christmas. It's a one-shot. Pretty cool story of the X-Men and the Brood. 2-part limited series. Official handbook, official Marvel index to the X-Men. Pretty cool looking cover, I think. Prime Infinity, issue number 1. Most of these are like totally black, and this is a variant. And X-Men issue 16, 17, 22, and what's this, issue number 9. So yeah, the Steve Scrooge issue from Image series. This is Steve Scrooge as well, which is the art which I became familiar with, and I think this looks pretty amazing. So that's what his art looks like in the earlier days. And what do we have here? We have another Web of Spider-Man, issue number 105. Shadows and Light, issue number 1. And we have an X-Force issue number 38 without the foil enhancement, which I don't think I had yet, so I figured I might as well just grab it. X-Men Unlimited issue number 5. Then we have Superman, the Man of Steel issue number 2. With a nice John Byrne cover, and yeah, I figured I'd grab these and make someone else happy with it. I'm not a big Superman fan, but this is a limited series which I would want to have completed, and I think I already have this one completed actually, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Uncanny X-Men -1, and then we have a cover which caught my eye like from the start. I don't collect the series, but I thought this one looked really cool, so I figured might as well just grab it. Justice League Funeral for a Friend issue number 70. And X-Men -1. And X-Men, again Steve Scrooge art, issue number 5 I think. Yeah, issue number 5. X-Men Unlimited issue number 18. Cyberforce issue number 19 and 21. With some cool David Finch art. And issue number 20. Siren issue number 1. Namor issue number 24. And issue number 23 of Cyberforce. And 22 as well. Nightman issue number 1. And X-Force. issue number 49. X Factor, issue number 119. And what do we have here? Issue 117 and 118. Early Steve Epting art. And another Steve Scrolls, issue number 10. X-Men. X Factor, issue number 116. And X-Men, issue number 8. Detective Comics 629. And 616. And 614. 621. And 617. And the final two of this bag are X-Men issue number 14 and X-Men issue number 4. So yeah, a lot of 90s comics, a lot of Marvel, some DC and some independent comics. But yeah, we sort of have a deal with my local comic store, which is Comics Import Amsterdam. It's located on the Keizersgracht 190. If you're visiting Holland, be sure to visit the store, check it out. Like the stock in there is amazing, like it's ridiculously huge. You do have to like dig into some boxes to see what you can find. Others are sorted in alphabetical order, so yeah, just ask the clerk right there to help you out. So yeah, that was Saturday, and then on Sunday I went to visit another friend from Facebook, whose name is Perry Avel. He also has his YouTube channel, which I will also be dropping in the link below in the description. And he also posts stuff on Instagram, so he has an Instagram page all dedicated to comics and whatnot. So yeah, be sure to check it out. This one he wanted to buy originally from me, but already had it, so I told him I'll just give it back to me. He had some doubles lying around, which I was able to browse through to see if there's something which I'm missing in my collection. This one is a Marvel Tales, issue number 263. I don't collect Marvel Tales, but this is a Sam Keith cover, so I had to get it. Punisher War Journal, one of the later volumes, issue number 1. Marvel Superheroes featuring Incredible Hulk, issue number 80. Then we have a Mantra, issue number 6. And then a couple of Sludge. 2, yeah, only 2. Which I was still missing, so yeah, very nice. Cool to have that added to the collection. Annual of the Question, issue number 1. Free Comic Book Day, Blood Hunt. And then we have Punisher, issue number 14, which is a very cool Wells Portacio cover, one of my favorite artists. So yeah, very nice, happy to have this. Thank you, Perry, and see you soon. And then, like the week before that, I got this package in, which came from the auction site, which I often visit to see what's being offered right there. And I saw this one, and I figured, well, I gotta get this. It's a lot with some comics which do interest me, others don't. But there's one specific comic in here which I really wanted to have. You don't see it very often. It's old, so yeah, I figured I gotta grab this one. It came in from Germany, and it was packaged in a pretty bad state. Like, I mean, you don't send it like this. Yeah, you just don't do it like this. I mean, it could have dropped out, you know, like, and then what? Like, what are you gonna do if it's lost, you know? So yeah, not happy with the way it was shipped, but it did come in safely, luckily enough. So yeah, let's just check out what this brings me. And like, I know there's a lot of Teen Titans in here. Tales of the Teen Titans, which is a series which I'm also trying to complete, and there were like 20 of that series in here. But those are a nice bonus, not the comic I was actually aiming for, but it's a nice bonus. So we start off with a a Mighty Thor, which is also an old one, pretty old one. Let me see how I should do this. Let me just do it like this. But yeah, even though the Thor one is an old one, that is not the comic which I was aiming for. And this one does have quite some damage on the bottom of the cover, as you can see, like a pretty big tear, huge folds, pretty crunchy on the bottom, some spine ticks. Didn't have it yet, so it's a nice addition. And then we have an Incredible Hulk, issue number 195. I do think I already have this one, but I can probably make someone else happy with it. It does have a pretty bad spine roll, as you can see. And I think there's some marker on the cover here as well. It seems a bit dirty-ish, but if someone doesn't have it yet, it will probably be a nice addition to the collection. Amazing Spider-Man issue number 297, and I already have this one. This one might be in a better state than the one I already have, so I gotta check that out. Then we go to the Tales of the Teen Titans issue number 77, 76, 79, 78, and 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, and then we'll skip a couple, 88, oh no wait, 87, and 86, and yeah, these ones go on top of these. So yeah, that's quite a nice collection of Tales of the Teen Titans, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So I think there's gonna be a couple of more inside here. Already very nice. Magnus Robot Fighter issue number 57. Don't collect this series. I'll offer it up for sale on the Facebook page, amongst a lot of other comics which will be coming in and are already piled up for sale. Then we have a Rogue Trooper, no idea what that is. Let me just browse through it. Who knows, we might be amazed by the art. There's some Judge Dredd here. That's by Fleetway, okay. It might be some spin-off series to Judge Dredd. I'm not familiar with that, I don't know. But it is from one of the publishers of Judge Dredd, so there's that. Then we have X-Mutants issue number 5. Art by Paul Palladier. He will draw some stuff for Marvel eventually as well. Then we have Night Zero, also from Fleetway quality. That's not something that would interest me, but someone else might be happy with that. For some reason we have a Deadpool issue number 21 in here as well, which is a really thick one. Cover price was $10. And I think I already have this one, but this one might be in a better state than the one I have, so I'm gonna have to sort that out. Then we have the Harley Quinn, the Eat Bang Kill Tour, issue number 1. I'm pretty sure there will be some people who will like this cover a lot, so might be able to make someone happy with that. Nova issue number 1. I think I already have this one. Marvel Superheroes featuring the Incredible Hulk, issue number 88. And this one's not in the best of quality, but it could be worse, I guess. We got some spine ticks and some damage right here. Little crease right there. But overall, it looks pretty nice. No idea what year this was published at. Oh, 1980. Really 1980? I was expecting a little bit older than that actually. Justice League Europe, issue number 41. Another Tales of the Teen Titans, issue number 70 and 71. And 72. And 73. And 74. And 75. And then we get to the comic which I was actually eyeing, and very happy to be able to add it to my collection. I'm not 100% sure what the quality will be, but I'm expecting it to be a fairly high grade from the pictures I was able to look at. So it's Giant Size X-Men issue number 2 annual, or Giant Size X-Men, it's not even annual. It is, there are like 3 stories of reprints in here, but yeah, you don't see this one very often. I want to have it anyways to complete the series, or try to complete the series, get as close as possible. Let me just open it up. I was kind of worried that this might be a tear right here on the top, but it might just be some kind of fold. I think it's a little tear. It's actually not a tear. At least doesn't seem like it. So that's very nice. It looks pretty crisp, I gotta say. Like, yeah, looks very good. Some blemishes here and there, of course, but yeah. It'll be hard to find this one in like 9 and up, I think. We got some damage here, but overall, I think it looks amazing. So I'm very happy with this. So these are reprints of, I think like issue number 56, 57, 58 or something like that. It's art by Neil Adams. Very cool. We did some pretty cool panel layout stuff that was like pretty revolutionary for the time, I think. So yeah, this was published in, let me just check it out here. Yeah, 1975, which I kind of already expected because of this ad right here, asking people to also buy X-Men issue number 95. But yeah, so very happy with this. I think this one, in the state it is, was already worth the price I paid for like the whole stack. So these are just basically bonus, but still very nice additions to my collection, especially like the Tale of the Teen Titans, maybe even the Hulk. I'm not sure, gonna have to check that out. So yeah, let me just put this one back in the bag. So yeah, a bit kind of a long unboxing video, 24 minutes in, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for joining again, and see you guys for the next video. Later!